Hello there, I'm Minefiend. This is the Secret World MMO, and this here's Little Boo. Now, as we finished last episode, and I was pointing out, there's a wrecked car here at the playground. Some sort of accident's happened. You can see it's barreled outwards and into the tree. Scuffed up all the ground coming through here. And unfortunately here, there is the corpse of a cleaner. So let's have a look at the mission. Dirty laundry. A cleaning woman lies on the edge of a childless park. There's no shortage of dead in Kingsmouth, nor of secrets they may have kept. The woman clutches a phone in her hand. There's a message flashing on the screen. Someone was trying to reach her. Maybe someone still is. So examine the phone. So let's examine the phone. You are totally exaggerating these wounds. Just crawl over to the church and send me the Hawthorne surveillance. You are like right there. The control pad is under the stone in front of the church. The code for the keypad is the first song you plan to sing on Sunday. Ugh, I'm forwarding this to someone else in 5, and you know what that means. I love you're totally exaggerating those wounds. Sort of Valley Girl-esque speak, the sort of like Buffy speak, totally, and I just love it. The cleaning woman was exploiting her unfettered access to spy on Henry Hawthorne. It's not clear who she was working for or why. Regardless, any surveillance is precious in these times of obscurity. And should be recovered for HQ. So we've got to go and find the hidden keypad. Well, she told the text message told us where to find it. And that poor lady was obviously the one who was cleaning the church. Although she obviously wasn't who she pretended to be. Those critical heals go with quite a thump, don't they? Let's try to leave those outside the church. Now, let's see. She said the keypad was under a stone, and that stone is there. Before that, they said that the code to the keypad is the first song intended to sing on Sunday. Now, if you know anything about churches, I'd hope you do, they put the hymn numbers up on boards on the pillars for the congregation to be able to see. And as you can see here is 3 hymns they intended to sing. Hymn number 576, number 379 and 610. 576 is the first hymn they were going to sing, so that must be the code. So let's come out here and find the rock under the tree. There's a loose stone. Okay, we'll just remove these. Thank you. Right, use the loose stone. And there's a keypad. And the number was 576 to gain us access to the surveillance. Oops. 576. There we go. Very quick, very simple. Sonac says, "Fine work. We shall pore over the footage to see if it reveals anything about Henry Hawthorne and the church. Most likely, this was an attempt by the Illuminati to keep track of its most ardent fan, one who got a little too close. Outlandish surveillance is an Illuminati strong suit. Though in their defence they do have a habit of attracting the eccentrics." Richard Sonic. We got 1670 Pax Romana and a sequin of Solomon Island and 18,000 XP, which we'll collect. Very quick, very easy mission. And again, it brings you, in case you hadn't been, it brings you back to Henry Hawthorne. And all the quests begin to loop around. You know, if you've been out there doing something, you come back, you can do another quest for Henry. He'll send you off in another direction. You'll find quests there that will loop you around and bring you around. It's all very, very well planned out. So let's go into here and we'll end the episode back in here. We've done all of Henry's quests. I don't think I've actually spoken to him. I'm really bad at remembering which ones I've spoken to and which ones I haven't, you see. I'll speak to him now. Let's see. What can you tell me about the church?
My child, Kingsmouth Congregational is always open these days. Especially now my flock is considerably reduced. But even if we had holy water, I'm afraid it would have run dry by now.
Yes, wouldn't it just?
If the good sheriff sent you, tell her I'm doing just fine. I have my books, and I have the Lord. And a 44 behind the pulpit, for differences of faith.
44 for differences of faith. Brilliant. Congratulations.
We don't usually do confessions, but, well, your secrets are safe with me. As God and Kingsmouth's founding fathers are my witness, I've heard and seen it all, the great and the small. Or maybe, looking at you, we're both in the business of secrets, if you follow my meaning.
Yes, I do follow your meaning, Henry. What can you tell me about the end of days?
This is no Armageddon. I hope you're not disappointed. The Mayans might have blocked it in on their calendars, but we have enough of heaven and earth illuminated to us to know better. God bless the internet. Knowledge is power, especially with Google on your side.
He's a big fan of Google, is Henry.
Do you think this is God's work? Hardly. If God was done with us, surely he would just send down a meteor to finish the job. No, this is all a puzzle. A puzzle that the pieces of this town were fashioned just so to fit by Solomon Priest, I'm sure of it. Solomon Priest. That name says a lot about the man, don't you agree? King Solomon. Now there's an interesting fellow.
Indeed.
Look at the churchyard there, chewed up like Susie's clam chowder. I've been keeping a head count, blessings to re-administer, plots to be returfed, other unfortunate logistical problems.
Well, I should imagine that's one of the problems with the zombie apocalypse. Well, not apocalypse, but the zombie infestation, is that the dead keep getting out of the graves, and those that don't get out of the graves are eaten by the other ones that have got out of the graves. You've got a lot of restocking and, like he says, reinterring to do. What else can you tell me about the cemetery?
Certain discrepancies with the deceased. I mean, out here where there's more ground than people, internment is a God-given right. But in some cases, with out-of-towners mostly, the students from the academy...
The academy is somewhere in the next area we get to, the Savage Coast. It's a great place, and there's 3 wonderful characters in the academy, one of whom is voiced by a very famous horror icon. More of that later. What else can you tell me about the cemetery?
Well, I believe it's for science, for the advancement of mankind, yes, an enlightened pursuit, a noble tradition, and boys will be boys.
Thank you. Right, so now we've definitely talked to Henry. We'll finish this episode here. As always, I'll say thank you very much for watching. I've been Mindfiend. You guys, as always, have been wonderful. Bye for now.